guys, welcome back. Today I am doing a much overdue empties video. You guys know I don't like to spend a ton of time on the intros to these because the video is already going to be long enough on its own, but I will say that everything I mentioned in today's video will be linked in the description bar as always. It seriously takes me such a long time to link everything for these empties videos, so if you guys want any more information, you want to buy anything, you don't catch what I was saying because I'm flailing around like a Muppet on crack and talking at the speed of light like I tend to, everything you need to know will be in the description bar down below. Let's go ahead and get started though because I've got so many empties, and yes, I finally did get like a designated empties bin. I feel so grown up. But I'm gonna start off with makeup wipes. Little disclaimer because I feel like every time I mention makeup wipes on my channel I get comments that are like, oh my god, those are so bad for your skin, do not use them. I do not use makeup wipes often at all, and when I do, I always still like properly cleanse my skin and do like my full skincare routine afterwards. Anyways, first of all, I have got one of the little 7-pack travel size versions of the Simple Cleansing Facial Wipes. These are my favorite drugstore makeup wipes. I will definitely repurchase them. Really effective, really gentle, just all around great. Then I also have the Clinique Take the Day Off Micellar Cleansing Towelettes. These were such a letdown. First of all, the texture of the wipes themselves were very rough and scratchy and irritating. Second, didn't do the best job removing makeup. Not awful either though, but when combined with like the roughness of it, it was very just irritating on my skin. And third, they left like a really intense oily residue on your skin, and like I said, I always properly cleanse afterwards, but I just really didn't like it, and I can see some other people absolutely hating it. So unfortunately, these mostly went to removing like swatches and things on my hands, which is kind of a bummer because they were expensive. I don't know where they went wrong with these. The whole Take the Day Off line from Clinique is amazing, so if you want to try them, go for like the eye and lip makeup remover, the balm, the oil. Everything else is great, but these are a pass. And then finally for wipes, I used up the Olay Wet Cleansing Cloths. I would consider repurchasing these. I was pleasantly surprised by them. They did do a really good job removing makeup. They were quite fragrant though, but not super unpleasantly. Like, I did not mind the fragrance at all, so would consider repurchasing these. Next category we're going to do is sheet masks. I've used up 4 over the past few months, all from Tony Moly. I'm still working through my pack of all of them. Gonna start off with my favorite, which was the Lemon Brightening variety. I mentioned these in my October favorites, which for a sheet mask, that's a very big deal for me, as I've mentioned. For me to really fall in love with a sheet mask, it's really saying something. This, I mentioned that after I used it, my skin tone was just the most even and radiant and glowy that has ever been. You guys know my skin gets really red after washing it just naturally, and this completely eliminated all of my redness. I've never tried a product that like calmed down and soothed my redness and even out my skin tone so quickly, and I feel like it helped with acne scarring as well, even from one use. So definitely check these out if you have similar skin concerns to me. You can get them in a 10-pack on Amazon. My second favorite from the Tony Moly masks this round was the Seaweed Skin Purifying Mask. This just felt really nice. Like, my skin felt very revitalized and nourished afterwards, and seaweed does have a lot of vitamins and minerals in it, so it is really great for your skin. This is another one that I'd maybe repurchase. I have so many sheet masks, you guys, that I need to work through. That's why I haven't repurchased the lemon ones yet. And then these two, nothing really stood out about them to me. They both felt really nice, but one is the Rice for clear skin and then Tomato for radiance. Nothing crazy special, but they felt really nice. I had to cave and like properly tuck my hair behind my ears so I'm not messing with it in between every product. But next up, let's talk about my Micellar waters. So I have a couple bottles of Bioderma as per usual. This is just the Hydra Bio H2O in the 100ml travel size. Really enjoy this one. Bioderma is fantastic. If you have never tried it, you definitely should. These little travel bottles are my personal favorite for like trips and things like that. I pack one of these and then one of the like half-size packs of cotton rounds. Way better than using makeup wipes and better for your skin. I also used up the 500ml of the CBM H2O. I felt like this was going to take me forever to get through. I was so happy when I was done. Reason being, this is the only Bioderma that is fragranced, and I can't use it on my eyes because of that, because you guys know my eyes are so sensitive. This is the one meant for more like oily, acne prone skin, and this removes makeup so well, just like the other two, but I feel like even slightly better. There's something about it that really just like cuts through makeup, so I'm kind of bummed that I can't use it on my eyes, because obviously I'm not going to like go out of my way to repurchase this when I can just buy the other ones. But with that being said, my mom tried this and she had no problem using it on her eyes. It did not like burn or sting or irritate her in the slightest. So if you don't have sensitive eyes, I would highly recommend this one. It was just kind of a pain having to use 2 different products every single night for the entirety of that 500ml bottle. But with that being said, I had this product which I only liked using on my eyes. This is the Garnier Micellar water. This is like the blue waterproof one. Not really a classic micellar water because it was dual phase, you had to shake it up. But I really like this. this for eye makeup remover, really good for like stubborn mascara and waterproof mascara as well. I would recommend this product, especially if you are using it just on your eyes like I did. It's a really great bang for your buck. Not going to repurchase it right away though, because I always have so many makeup removing products to get through. Okay, so this next product, I've mentioned it before. This is a product I've used for years. It is the St. Ives Nourish and Soothe Body Lotion. I use this specifically on my hands because I do have like chronically dry hands. But you guys, this is 600 ml, and since I did my last empties video in September, I've used up 3 of these. And I'm like getting low on my current one too. I don't know how, but I did, and I will continue to repurchase it. I think actually in the last empties video that I had one of these in, I was complaining that they had reformulated it, but I got used to it and I'm still purchasing it. I also decided to give the corresponding body wash a whirl over these past few months, and it was nice. Probably wouldn't repurchase it because it's like nothing special, but I do like the St. Ives body washes, but the coconut milk is my favorite. That one's really nice. Going to do a couple other body washes and similar products while we're on the topic. This is the Body Shop Spiced Apple Shower Gel. Love this. I used it before Christmas and it really helped get me in the holiday spirit. It smelled like a really nice Christmas candle, honestly. I did not expect to like the scent that much. And this, it looks so gross. I hate this about the Lush black pots. When you have them in your shower for like a prolonged period of time, they just look so disgusting. This is the Dream Wash Shower Smoothie. These shower smoothies are like a really thick, creamy kind of body wash, and Dream Wash is meant to go along with their Dream Cream body lotion, which is meant for like sensitive skin and people with eczema. This is a great product. It's got like coconut oil, lavender, calamine, tea tree oil. Really great one for in the summer if you get like sunburnt, or also if you get bug bites. Some of you guys may remember on the way home from PEI, the last day we were there, I got bit by sandflies like 20 times probably on the back of my neck. It was literally horrendous. I'll have to insert one of the pictures if I can find it, but this really helped with that. I like slathered it on the day I got home and it really helped kind of like soothe it. It also made me feel better about it because it's antibacterial. I've used up tubs of this before, would definitely repurchase it. Really great for super sensitive, rashy skinned people like myself. Another soothing product, I used up this Aveeno Skin Relief Shave Gel with colloidal oatmeal. I surprisingly really enjoyed this. I've mentioned before that I don't typically buy like traditional shaving creams and gels, but I really enjoyed this. It was really silky smooth and left my legs very soft. One thing that took me by surprise was that it smelled just like almond extract, which doesn't really bother me, but I can definitely see some people hating that. Let's talk hair masks. I used up another one of my Hello Hair hydrating masks. I just raved about this a ton in my best of beauty video for 2016, but this is just my favorite mask for like before showering. It's not like a deep conditioner, it's like a true hair mask. It's just an all natural blend of oils and it is wonderful. I already still have backups of this. Another one is this Project Beauty Hair Gurt Strawberry Banana Soothing or Smoothing Yogurt Hair Mask that I got in BOXYCHARM. This was really inexpensive. I would totally repurchase it. I think it's only like $12. That being said, this tube didn't last me very long, and this is like an in the shower deep conditioner, but it smells so good. It smells like strawberry banana candies, like Rascals or something. So nice. And it really made my hair feel great. Like I think it's a really good option for the price. Complete opposite end of the spectrum. I have got this Kerastase Chronologiste. I don't know the actual name for this product, but it's the deep conditioner from their new Chronologiste line. This was really expensive and it was sent to me. It's like, I think it's like $70 or something, which is insane. It did work extremely well. It made my hair feel amazing, but not enough to justify $70 worth. I think once I use up some other stuff, I'm going to look into more Kerastase products and some of their less expensive lines because I did really enjoy it. It's just crazy price. I almost forgot to include these, you guys, but I used up 2 more boxes of my like absolute favorite ride or die hair color. These are the Herbitant Permanent Hair Color Gel, and I went back to the shade 5R Light Copper Chestnut. It takes 2 boxes for me to do my entire hair length and thickness. I have a little bit left over when I use 2 boxes, but it takes pretty much the full amount. But I just love this color. I love this stuff. I will never use anything else, I don't think, because it honestly just feels like a deep conditioning treatment for my hair. Like this is freshly done and my hair feels the healthiest it has felt in months. It's like so silky and shiny and it feels better than it did before I colored my hair. They sell it at like vitamin and supplement type stores, but I actually order mine online on Vitacost because even factoring in shipping and conversion, it's still cheaper for me to order it online than to buy it in person. I also use up 2 of my Crest 3D white toothpaste as per usual. One of these is the Radiant Mint. I always buy the Arctic Fresh, but I tried this one and I did not like it, so I went back to this, but I have of course repurchased it. Really good for like keeping your teeth teeth white in between brightenings, but definitely not a substitute for like an actual whitening kit. Speaking of whitening kits, I did use up my Crest 3D White Luxe Supreme Flex Fit. I raved about these as well. They are the best whitening products I've tried. They're like the top of the line for the Crest white strips. They are definitely pricey, but they are 100% worth every single penny. They stick onto your teeth really well, so they don't slide around. You totally forget you have them on, and they do a really great job whitening your teeth, which is the most important part. I used them back in November, and my teeth are still nice and pearly white. I'm gonna mix it up and dig out some of the makeup products. Makeup always ends up being last because they always like fall to the bottom of the pile, but I want to do some makeup right now. I've got a tube of the Tarte Clean Slate 360-degree Creaseless 12-hour smoothing eye primer. This I didn't actually quite use up, but I used up pretty much all of it, as you can see. It says it has a shelf life of 12 months after being opened, and after about like 14 months I noticed it started to change and separate, so I was like, okay, I need to ditch this, but I'm totally happy with the amount I used up, and it lasted me like well over a year. But this is highly underrated. Next time you need a new eyeshadow primer, go for this one. It's really fantastic. I haven't repurchased this because I have a little tube of Too Faced Shadow Insurance that I still need to use up, but I definitely will be at some point. It's like white, but it doesn't actually lighten your skin tone like on your eyelids. It just kind of like slightly brightens up your shadows and makes them a little bit more vibrant. It's really nice. I mostly used up one of my old tubes of Benefit Gimme Brow. This is in like the lighter, more like blonde shade. It's called Light Medium before they came out with the actual medium shade, which I have in my brows today. Love Gimme Brow. This just got kind of dried up, so I needed to toss it. If you're unfamiliar, it's a brow gel with like a teeny tiny little wand, and it's got fibers in it to fill in your brows. Really great product. This I found when I was packing to move. I used this up forever ago, but it was just like hiding in one of my makeup drawers. It's a little baby point perk size of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Another product that I've raved about so many times before. Love it, will always use it. I used up another NARS Laguna bronzer. I think I've gone through one full size and then a small deluxe size of this in the past, if I'm not mistaken. Really great, perfect bronzer for my skin tone. Just working on using up some other stuff before I repurchase. Quick little tip, when powders get down to like the very edges like this, what I do is I take the end of my tweezers and just kind of like break up a little bit at a time, so it's more like a loose powder, so I'm not like grinding my brush in there and like destroying my brush. And that's how I get a totally empty pan like this. Then I also used up one of my NYX HD concealers. Love this, really great quality for the drugstore. But as I mentioned in the past, you get hardly any product in it. That is a huge drawback. It's only 3 grams of product, so you go through it super fast, but it's worth it for the price, honestly. Another product that I didn't actually quite finish up is the Cetaphil Daily Facial Moisturizer with SPF 15. I bought this like right before I started Accutane as per a recommendation from my dermatologist. I like this. I really like the consistency of it, and it felt great on my skin. Cetaphil products are just like really basic, gentle, unscented, non-comedogenic, everything like that. I liked it, but then I went on a trip for a couple weeks and I didn't bring it, and when I came back I went to puff it out and it was like very like thick and like congealed almost. The texture of it had completely changed, which was so weird, so I wouldn't repurchase it for that reason because it did not last me that long. Like there's still a lot left in here, but that is okay because I have found my new favorite like holy grail day cream pretty much. It is the Paula's Choice Calm Redness Relief with SPF 30. This is the one for normal to oily skin. I repurchased a backup of this like forever ago, and it's still what I use daily. Doesn't clog my pores, make me break out, anything like that, and you get that nice mineral SPF. It also does have like a built-in makeup primer as well, so it is just perfect for the daytime. Once again, already have a new tube of it. I also used up a tube of my holy grail night cream, First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydra Firm Sleeping Cream. You guys know I've talked about this so much on my channel. It's the best. Repurchased it forever ago once again. Next up, I've got 2 tubes of the Eucerin Intensive Lip Balm. This was my saving grace on Accutane, and I know I definitely used up more than 2 tubes in like the last part of the year here, but as I mentioned before, these are little. They get tossed out before they make it into my empties bin. Another product that you guys know I absolutely love is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. Okay, this is my eternal struggle being like a beauty product hoarder. I love this cleanser so much. It was like life-changing for me, honestly, and I want to repurchase it, but I used it up and I'm like, I have like 4 other cleansers in my backstock. I should probably use them up first, but I'm like, oh, I want to repurchase the one that I like absolutely fell in love with. But I'm like, no, like use up the products you have first, like just come on, then you can repurchase it. I know that's like so first world problems, but some people just like take it really weirdly. Like when you say you haven't repurchased something that you previously said you loved, they're like, oh my god, you were lying about liking that, like you're such a liar. So so fake. It's like, no, I'm just trying to use up the shit I already have, but I will be for sure repurchasing this at some point. And then I also used up the Pure Lease Blue Lotus 4-in-1 cleansing milk. This was really nice as well. As I mentioned, I love gentle, like non-lathering cleansers. This had a tiny bit of a lather, but I love the way it made my skin feel. I believe it has soy in it. Yeah, it helps kind of restore your skin's barrier, and it just made my skin feel and look amazing, so I would try that one again. Okay, so I actually used up the jumbo bottle of this, but my mom threw it out before I could put it in my empties bin. I was like, Mom, you know I need that for my empties video. What are you doing? She was like, I'm sorry, I realized right after. But it is the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. Love this stuff. I have a review and demo on it linked down below. And yes, I'm talking, I finished up like the big one. I don't even know how huge it is. I haven't repurchased it yet, but I keep this small bottle so I can like refill it from the big sizes. And I will probably splurge and buy it sometime soon. Oh, I missed a makeup product. You can't even tell what this is because I lost the lid, and I also popped off the bottom to get the last little bit of product out. But this was the Bare Minerals, what is it called? The Mineral Veil with like SPF 20 in it. I like this as a setting powder. It was great when my skin was a little bit drier, and it has like a slight pink tint to it, so it's a little bit brightening. It was really nice. I would repurchase it. I really like the Bare Minerals powders actually. I did use up another bottle of my all-time favorite Agave Healing Oil Treatment Hair Oil. I have not repurchased this one once again because I have like 3 other hair oils I need to use up first, but this stuff is the absolute bomb. Definitely purchase it if you're looking for a great hair oil. It's the best I have tried. This is another product I'm ditching without fully using it up. This is the John Frieda Brilliant Brunette Visibly Deeper Color Deepening Treatment. So this is a product you use in between shampoo and conditioner. I got the whole like set of this product from Influencer like forever ago, and I just really was not impressed with the line in general. So this is still probably like, I don't know, at least a third full. These products just didn't do anything. Like I did not notice any difference with my hair, with like the color or the depth of it at all. And then this is so random. You guys are gonna be like, why do you even have this? Is the Living Proof Curl Conditioning Wash. I do not have curly hair at all. My hair is like so completely straight naturally, as you guys know. But I got this for free and I was like, I might as well like try it out. Like how different can it be? But it was literally one of those like really creamy, non-lathering at all kind of like shampoos for curly hair. Did not work for me. I'm tossing it. A product that I am not repurchasing anymore, but that I did use for years, was the Tresemme Heat Protectant. Every time I buy one of these, the sprayer on it breaks like immediately, and then they always end up leaking. I don't know what the heck is wrong with this packaging, but it is so faulty. It is awful. I'm not purchasing it anymore. I used up probably this much of it, and then it leaked all over my like washroom underneath the sink. The packaging is just so awful. If you guys do want like a really good, affordable drugstore heat protectant though, I've been using the Pantene Smooth Heat Protectant, and that one is a great alternative to this, and so far no issues with the packaging. I missed another makeup product, and it was literally the biggest makeup product in the bin, like the most obvious thing, but I used up the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. This is like my absolute holy grail foundation now. I'm wearing it today and I love it. This is in the shade Light Sand, which was my summer shade. So good. I just love it so much. We're down to the last handful of items, you guys. I seriously need like 3 glasses of water and a nap after filming this video. I also used up this Origins Rituality Mind Over Matter Cleansing Body Mask with citrus. This was like a scrubby body mask, and I really enjoyed this one. The citrus was very invigorating and really helped kind of like wake me up. The rose one, on the other hand, that I had, it like dried up in the tube and hardened, so I couldn't end up finishing it. I think it's actually still chilling in my brother's washroom at my mom's house, if I'm not mistaken, but this one was a hit. I'd say pass on the rose one though, but I think that was just like the formulation of it, because I had no issues with this one and it was perfectly lovely. Visine eye drops from Accutane. I mean, not much to say there. I also used up this Stimulation Daily Microderm Scrub for face and body. This was just very blah. Like I try to use it as a body scrub, but it's really just like a gentle like face scrub. Like the granules in it are very small and very ineffective basically, and I didn't want to use it as a cleanser, so I just quickly used it up as a body scrub. Would not repurchase. I got this in FabFitFun. This is a product I was only able to use a couple times before I had to toss it, unfortunately, because it did irritate my skin. This is the Boscia Charcoal Makeup Melter Cleansing Oil Balm. As you can see, I only used it a couple of times. I was so bummed because this worked so well to remove my makeup. It left my skin feeling so soft and clean after, but my skin also felt very hot and irritated after I used it. I tried it a few times just to make sure it wasn't a fluke, but Unfortunately, it was very irritating on my sensitive skin. I also used up a couple products from Banish. I haven't talked about them in a while, but they're a skincare line for acne scars and I really enjoy them. I'll link my videos on them down below, but I used up their aloe vera oil and then their vitamin C cream. I used both of these towards the beginning of taking Accutane and they worked really well. I specifically really love the aloe vera oil. It's got a lot of vitamin E in it, so it was like really healing. I really feel like it kind of helped speed up the healing of my scars. This was nice, but it was too sticky for my liking. Second to last, I've got the Ulla Henriksen True Serum Collagen Booster. This is a vitamin C serum. Really love this one as well. I'm using the Paula's Choice one right now, as you guys know, but I would definitely repurchase this. I like kind of mixing it up so my skin doesn't get used to products because I find that's a big problem that I have. So there's a good chance I will repurchase this in the future. It did work very well for my scarring. And then finally, I've got the Caudalie Polyphenol C15 Anti-Wrinkle Protection Fluid. This is a day cream with SPF 20 and it's kind of geared towards like the first signs of aging kind of group, so people in like their late 20s, which I'm not quite there yet, but I am definitely trying to be very proactive with anti-aging even though I am still young. And I did like this. The texture of it was really nice, had a nice light pleasant herbal kind of scent. I really like Caudalie in general. They are just a brand that really agrees with my skin. That was everything, you guys. Holy crap, that was a lot. Thank you so much if you have made it this far into the video. I absolutely love you to pieces if you did. Once again, everything will be linked down below, and if you haven't quite gotten your empties fill, I will have my empties playlist linked down below so you can just keep on watching. But give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to go follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat if you aren't already. I'm at Sari Rihanna on everything. And hit that subscribe button down below if you are new here, but I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye guys.